Okay, so I've just noticed duct tape that I had put on the wing mirror is now flapping off. And so I hope that's not serious. But welcome! Hi! Along to the next episode in my weird adventure of van life. Today, this very day, I am on the road to Norfolk. If you remember a couple of episodes ago, we took the dog up this way for a little bit of a wee holiday. And I actually really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the people that I met there. I thought the area was really nice. There were lots of nice, cool places to park up and things like that. And I'm sure that's true of everywhere in the country. But at the moment, I'm feeling a bit of a pull. I'm feeling a bit of a need to travel. I'm feeling a bit tied down. So, at the moment, I'm still in a position of I have to work full time. That's how it is, adult bills to pay. Living in a van has made that a lot cheaper, but it still needs to be done. Particularly with COVID shutting down the photography, wedding business and things like that. It's definitely something I've been having to do a bit more of. So, I decided to find some work up in Norfolk Way, which I have a meeting at 4:30 in about 3 hours time, regarding that. So, we're going to be moving up there, and this episode, I don't know, it's been a little while since I've been recording, because last episode took so long to come out, because of the whole point was that I wanted to fix the van in the episode, and that took so much longer than I wanted to, and really kind of ate away at a lot of resources. So this episode, fingers crossed, shouldn't take as long to film, and I can get back to my weekly, bi-weekly kind of release episode schedule for you. I am still recording, I am still enjoying van life. Yeah, hi again. I'm just going to basically get there now. I'm going to then check out what the thing is with that, and then what the thing is with the bit of duct tape. And then I think we should probably go through all of the things I need to change, because I'm working up a to-do list in the van. I'm working up a to-do list of stuff that I want to change. There's already a handful of stuff that I want to change. Some of it quite significant. Yeah, stuff that I still want to do. Do you know what I mean? And just projects, and then I'm not really quite sure what order they're going to be done in, but we're going to work that out together. So I guess I'll see you when I'm there. Makes sense there. All right, cool. So, the plan is we're going to go through all the things that I need to do in the van, because there's a lot, and I've got a bunch of plans, but I have just badly hurt my neck, and the weather outside is frightful. So, before we go into all of that sort of stuff, I'm going to run a couple of errands. I'm going to run to the supermarket and see if I can pick myself up a hot water bottle, because I think one is probably a good thing to have in the van at the moment, particularly with the cold weather. I can't say it's a bad thing. So, hot water bottle. I'm going to pop into Norwich town centre, run a couple of errands, and then while we wait to hear about the work that I may be doing up here, that could take a couple of days. So maybe beach. Should we head to the beach with a hot water bottle, maybe? And we could talk about all the changes I want to make in the van, and to my diet, and to all sorts of things. We've got some stuff to talk about this episode. Looking forward to it. But hopefully, let's perk up our surroundings a little bit, shall we? And let's get myself hot water, because I'm going to die. I don't know what I've done, but I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, let's go. Whoa. Ow. Ow. Okay, so I was intending to record a bit last night and talk you through the projects on the interior of the van, stuff that I actually want to make content for you guys about. I don't want to constantly be on about got to fix the van again, I've got to fix the van again. So no more. I will not mention the van needing repairs mechanically, engine wise, at all, unless it's you know, it happens really bad again. But yesterday, while I was doing some editing for episode 7, we're on 8 now, so 7 I think, I really fucked my shoulder. Like, I really, really have. I'm laying in bed. I could not sleep. It's actually, what, 2 o'clock in the afternoon now? Because I laid awake in bed till maybe 6. And then just exhaustion took me and I just fell asleep. But every time I move, I'm just like, the entire, this shoulder and all the way down my back from it is agony. So, yeah, a bit of wind. So, yeah, you know, there's that. And on top of that, this doesn't count as mechanical. This doesn't count. There was a wet patch in my bed, and after a panicking moment of self-examination, the roof is leaking. So that's pretty much the worst nightmare at the moment, particularly with the shoulder where I can't. Normally I just climb up on top of the van and have a look. Can't really do that. So yeah, might be a case of going to find a ladder. We shall see. But let me talk you through about projects and stuff that we want to do. And I just handed it to my bad shoulder and already it hurts. That's going to be a frequent moan this episode, just so you're aware. I don't think it's going away. But stuff that we want to do in the van. Over the next coming weeks, I'm going to be working on these projects. I'm trying to get the van summer ready this winter. Over the next few months, as the cold weather really sucks and really hits, I'm going to be working away in here so that when the summer does hit, if we get the chance to go away somewhere, it's nice, all set up. So, in no particular order, because I'm not sure which one we're going to do these in, I want that back door done. So I've got insulation in the top bits, I've got insulation in the bottom bits. Obviously that bare metal hasn't been done. So, that first needs to be insulated and then covered. I'm going to carpet, I think, like the grey patches. I'm going to carpet, and then I'm thinking about building like a wooden insert, like some shelves for books and stuff there on that door. Not sold on that completely yet, because the door does open when I need to get into the back, and if it's bad weather, the books might get wet, which could be a drawback. Fuck. So that's one thing. Second thing, this. I want to clad this. I've got a spare of these in the back. They just need to be cut and glued and screwed around the place, just sort of to rectify that. So that's one project. Obviously, along with that, I need to visit my friend Matt and recover the last of this all the way down. Although before we do that, I might even be taking some of these off to try and find the leak, because the solar panel has been bolted in, so there's holes in that. So that might be where the leak is. And also where the solar wires go through, there's obviously a hole. That might be where the leak is. And there's also 2 more holes that was sort of gummed up from the previous owners that I sort of sealed over. So that might be where the leak is. Somewhere water is coming through there, it's running along these gullies, and then it's dripping down at the back. So we need to sort that, because that's not the sort of shit you can just leave. So, yeah, I digress, but the other project, this interior van door needs looking at. Down the bottom, I haven't even done much with regard, that needs cladding sort of thing. It needs to be waterproofed. So like this shiny, I need to get another roll of this metal stuff. Vaporproof is the word I'm looking for. Vaporproof it, clad it, that's the goal. I want to finish this window box. That needs doing. There's all this stuff to be done. This sink needs like the finishing cladding. I want like sliding drawers and things like that to come up. Then, you know, that's all going to be a whole finished unit thing that actually looks nice, because at the moment looks a bit rubbish. So, you know, there's that. And last, certainly not least, sorry for the tilt. I am actually parked like this. My camera is level. This is how I parked. So, camera of the road and all that. This bit here, including the seats, is being ripped up. We'll talk more about that probably later when we do it, because I'm still finalising the design. But basically, instead of 2 seats, I want 1 seat, and I want that seat to be able to extend out into a bed. I've got some pretty exciting designs for that, and I'm working it all out on paper and stuff first and figuring out what I need, and that's just going to be a single episode somewhere down the line. So watch this space, and if you're interested in helping, reach out, because I could sure use it. Particularly if you're in Norfolk, but anywhere really. Give me a shout and I'll come see you. Yeah, and the electrics want moving as well. The electrics at the moment are all kind of at the back under the bed. because I thought there'd be a nice place to sort of store them. But that's not really where I want them long term. I'm having to access them more often than I thought I would to check various stuff and to check connections and to, you know, etc, etc. So I'm actually going to move them forward under the new seat so that they're just a bit more accessible. So that's going to be factored into the design as well. All in all, some quite cool designs. There's like another cupboard I want to go in there. I want to get rid of those shelves, and like we've got here, I want a thinner version over there. I want to get rid of that screen. That's going to go, and I'm going to get a projector on, because when this curtain is pulled across, that's actually quite a nice blank white bit of screen. So yeah, I'm going to get a projector in to blast some movies in the summertime and things like that. It's all very exciting, and I'm really kind of looking forward to getting it going. But fuck me, does my shoulder hurt. So, today, first of all, I'm going to make myself another cup of coffee. And I've managed to find somewhere beautiful to park up. So this, up in the countryside of Norfolk, it's just a bit of common land along a stretch of river. Absolutely stunning. Now in the summer I was here and there were boats moored up, people on paddle boards going up and down, more boats moored up, family was with picnics. It was a hive of activity. And it was really cool. I remember I parked up here during one of my earlier episodes where I sort of opened up with the "fuck me, it's hot, I am so hot, oh my god," was here. I do quite like this place. So upon hurting my shoulder yesterday, I was driving out to a beach, but it just hurt to drive. Just changing gears with the shoulder, just all the time, ow. So I sort of swung a left, and instead of going to a beach, came here instead. And now I'm out of water, running out of electricity, but yeah, I'm okay for now. So job one today, I'm not gonna drive anywhere because my shoulder hurts and it hurts to drive. So I'm literally gonna pick up one of my water canisters, because I've got two, and I'm just gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna put a podcast in and I'm gonna walk into the village. It's about a 10-15 minute walk that way to get into a village. I know there's a church, and rumour has it that graveyards have free taps with water available in them, and they're there for like flowers and things like that, for people to put vases down. And apparently they're free to use. So I'm going to go and see this. If I find a priest or someone running it, I will double check. But yeah, I'm going to go grab some water from somewhere. Yeah. Part of this whole Norwich thing for me, the reason that we're up here, even though I'm still working, is a kind of a test run. To test, I want to run through my self-reliance, my wild camping skills, to find water when I'm not, because when I was like around my hometown or around friends, if I really needed water, I could just call a friend and be like, "Yo, can I borrow some water, please?" And I did, and people were always happy to do that. But when I'm traveling, like if I'm in Europe somewhere or I'm up in Scotland somewhere and things like that, I'm not just going to have friends that I can do that to. So I'm trying to sort of grow up a little bit and trying to make it on my own. So wish me luck. I'll bring you along. And we'll do a little bits of filming as we're going and things like this. I won't be doing it on the gimbal, I don't think. But yeah, I'll bring some along and I'll see if we can find something. Just go get water. Enough twaddle. My shoulder just hurts every time I move. So I'm just gonna go grab the water. We're gonna go see what we can find. Let's go. Frustratingly, there's a water tap just there, but that is extremely well locked, and I get the feeling that's for boat users only. It's actually right close to the van as well, so never mind, onwards. I think we found the place. I checked the signage, it all says it's open and stuff. It's quite beautiful, really. I do like a graveyard, there's something peaceful about it. You might think that's weird, probably is weird, but I don't know. There's, you know, I've always found them quite restful places, you know. But anyway, rumour has it that they all come equipped with taps, so we'll see if we can get some water. And up on the hill there, it said open for business, for takeaways, for breakfast and stuff, which I've got to tell you, it's kind of calling to me, because I haven't had breakfast yet. I woke up, well, late afternoon and just kind of like muddled out of bed and made myself a cup of coffee. Now, let's see if I can find this outside tap. And I just like to sit there and read some of the names, you know? Oh my God, there's horses in the next field. You totally missed that because I was looking at you, but there are horses running past there in the next field. So yeah, let's see if we can, if I were an outside tap, where would I be? Aha, this looks like it could be it. Yep, we have ourselves an outside tap, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, one way to get water, quick and easy. All right, let's fill up and then see if we can go get some breakfast that way. Beautiful church, by the way. Not a religious man, but I do love these buildings. They are, think of the architecture. Think that these things were built by hand, it's madness. Anyway, enough of that rambling. Let's go on with some water. And done. We still need some, but better than we were before, for sure. What was I going to talk to you about? We're back in the van. Heating is back on. We're on our way to being snuggly and warm again. But I wanted to talk to you guys about a change I want to make in my diet. So those of you who know me know that I'm not exactly in shape, you know. I can't step back far enough to sort of show you, but I'm not exactly, you know, attractive in any way. So I need to change what I eat and I need to start doing some exercise. I'm looking up online about some bodyweight exercises. I'm looking for stuff that's going to be like minimal every day, 20 minutes worth of exercise in the morning, that sort of stuff. I figure little and often is better than me trying something I'm not going to achieve. And as well as that, I want to change the way I eat, specifically quasi-vegetarian. Ish. I'm not going to swear off meat entirely. I still like my tuna sandwiches and things like that. But I really inherently disagree with how we treat our meat in this country, how we treat the chickens and the cows and things like that. In general, I think it's one of the worst things that we do, not just in this country but across the world, is treat our food very, very poorly indeed. And it was something me and the ex were talking about quite a lot, but we'd kind of talk each other out of it. So I am now on the hunt for recipes and things like this. I've got, pinched from the old house, I've got a book called The Pinch of Nom, which I've been making some place markers in for vegetarian curries and things like that. All sorts of stuff. Butter bean and sweet potato tikka masala. I don't like a lot of veg, is the problem. Like, sweet potato is not normally my thing. This is gonna be a lot of new stuff for me, and I think I'm not gonna like half of what I make. So, if you are vegetarian or you have some killer vegetarian recipes, including cake, I need my cake. I'm a cake lover, that's part of what my big problem is, but I'm not gonna give it up. Yeah. Stuffed mushrooms, I think I'm probably gonna skip. I think I can take mushrooms as an ingredient, but I'm not sure I can eat a whole one, if you know what I mean, like a big stuffed mushroom. Anyway, if you guys know of any recipe books that are come in handy, if you're vegetarian or vegan yourself, and can help me make the change, because it is a change, and it's something that's gonna take some actual effort going into it to sort of move from, because I love my chicken, and beef and sausages, I love the meat, they taste so good, but they're treated so poorly. And the more I think about it, the less I can ignore it. So, you know, yeah, I'm gonna look to have a balanced diet, you know, and just, I'm not gonna like swear off meat and say I'm never going to eat it again, you know. But maybe if I get some farmhouse stuff that's been free range and treated, and I'm on a meal out or something like that. But I'm gonna try and eat significantly less meat. Moving on to what this means for you guys, I hopefully will have already done a couple of these by the time you see this episode. But I'm gonna try and do some live cooking stuff. The goal is, I'm gonna get some recipes, I'm gonna get a recipe, I'm going to go out and get the things. I'm going to post out on all of my social medias that it's going to be happening at the time it's going to be happening. And then I'm going to go live on Instagram. Link to my Instagram account will be below. I'm going to go live and cook and chat with you guys. If no one turns up, I'll just cook live and I'll be like, hey, yeah, sadness. But if people do turn up and you want to come check it out and say hello, then that's where I'll be. I'm thinking Instagram instead of Facebook, because more people can watch me there. You don't have to friend request and things like this. And people on Facebook, I believe, can get fairly easy access to my Instagram anyway. So that's where I'll be. I'll be going live and I'll be chattering with all of you if you want. So check out my Instagram below. Keep up to date with my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you've got me on. If you want to come and hang with me, and I'll basically set up a camera and natter to you guys as I cook. And then once it's finished, I'll try it. And yeah, we'll see if I like it. I don't know. I don't know if how well this is gonna go. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna clean for a bit. I'm gonna rest my shoulder as well. I think a lot of today and the next day is just gonna be rest. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, I guess. Bugger me sideways. It's actually sunny. So I've done that thing again where I couldn't sleep because of my back. Slept into about midday again. Perks of, you know, not having to work at the moment, or today. And it's a glorious day. So, I'm out of it. Instead of spending a nice day, you know, chilling out at the seaside, I'm gonna use the dry weather to do this. Now, I've thought about it, and the original plan, if you remember, was to tear the ceiling apart and try and find the leak. And then I was gonna try and find a way of doing it without doing that. Instead, I'm just gonna replace all the sealant up on the roof. I'm just gonna do it all because I think all of it's pretty old, or I think all of it is the wrong sort of stuff. It's silicone. It's like see-through silicone stuff. Whereas the stuff I got for the roof, which was the last thing I did, I had to buy new stuff for it, and that stuff never quite hardens, so I think that's gonna be better. So I'm gonna go find a ladder, and then we're gonna rip the old sealant off, I'm gonna put it on, and it's gonna be dry when we do it. It's gonna be a good day. I need to clean up though, because like the place is a mess, so I'm not gonna drive like this. Anyway, let's go. Fuck it, I'm excited. So, we're having a look at some of this, and it has gone a bit crappy. So I'll peel all that off. But I'm just pulled up at the old house, and have a look. We're being watched. Nishka! Hey? Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, that's fucking adorable. But anyway, I got the good sealant stuff, and I'm looking at these now, and I can see some areas that it's possible some stuff could have gotten in. Like along here, it's not been properly sealed and things like that. So basically, yeah, the game is going to be to get it all up and seal it as best I can. Remove bits of twig from the roof. Just going to look at the best way to go about it. But yeah, let's see if we can reseal it and let's see what happens. Wish me luck. Fucking aha. There it is. There's the problem. This stuff has come away. Just there. And water's very slowly leaking in. So that's good. Now we know where that's coming from. I can dry it off, strip it out and seal it. And do my best to run the other ones as well. So yeah. Woo! Oh, and there we go. That is not the definition of a neat job at all. Because this stuff is horrible, gummy crap. I remember it was difficult to work with when I did the thing over there. But yeah, at least the leak is dealt with. And it's definitely sealed now, so let's get inside. Oh, it's better in the warm. It's better in the warm, and I'm already feeling better. Oh, it's good to have the van on the road. It's good to have the van on the road. Pretty sure that fixed the problem. There was a little bit of rain. It didn't leak. So I'm hoping that we've gummed that up and it's all fixed. But I thought, because I was at the house, And I kind of need to break away. I said this in the last video. I need to get some travelling done. So fuck it. I came to Norfolk. Here we are. And yeah, I thought I'd come and park up at this lovely spot right here on the beach. Watch the waves go by, watch the people walking their dogs. It's been lovely. So, it being so lovely, I'm just gonna take a day off. We've got, I wanna decorate for Christmas. I wanna finish building there's lots of stuff. I went through it all earlier. There's lots of stuff I wanna do in the van. But I think today, I'm just gonna chill for a bit. I'm gonna pull up the iPad, iPad. I don't have an iPad. I'm gonna pull up the laptop, get some editing done. Do you know what I mean? I need to finish off last week's episode, and then this episode is going to be shorter and sweeter. And I want them to come a bit more on schedule for the next few weeks, I think, and just have some cool stuff that I'm doing and things like that. So I'm optimistic. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, just spend a day on the beach, just chillax, and then tomorrow we can get on to doing some Christmas decoration-y stuff. That'd be cool. And that is where we are going to end it for this episode. I bring you forward, this is kind of future Alec talking. It's now actually January. The majority of this was filmed in December. And it's a bit late coming out, sorry for the wait again. I had to cut a bunch of the Christmassy stuff, because by the time it was filmed and then added, and then I got around to editing it and getting to it, the timing just was a bit out. To summarise, things have changed. Lockdown has kind of screwed the pooch a little bit. In lots of tiny ways that kind of culminated and forced me back out of Norfolk and back into Suffolk, and I'm locked down back in Ipswich, where I was. I found somewhere sort of to stay put and plug in, which is a bit of a bummer. I feel the urge to get out and travel, but I just can't. Doesn't make any sense at the moment. So I'm kind of while I'm locked down, I'm making the most of it. We're going to use the time stuck in one place to fix the van a little bit more. We're going to do some more things that we spoke about earlier in the episode. I've already done some. I'm excited to show you that, and there's going to be others to come. It's all really very, very exciting. I'm going to bring you along as we go. But that's pretty much it. There's some repairs that's going to be done. I'm going to try and make the most of the situation we have here, and I am just so looking forward to getting out on the road. So looking forward to it. But the stars need to align first, and we have some work to do. So, it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Thank you, everyone who has been patient so far. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the episode. If you're one of those people who have been sending me messages saying, "Oh, I love your episodes. When's the next one coming up?" Thank you. Those little words of encouragement mean more to me than you know. So I really appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, the winter's not beaten me yet. It's quite warm in here at the moment. I'm in t-shirts. It's windy and rainy and miserable outside, and I'm in here snug and warm. So I'm perfectly happy. I hope you're doing okay in lockdown wherever you are. If you're alone and sad about it or anything like that, feel free to reach out. We can always have a chat. That's been happening a fair amount with some of my more orbital friends. You know, been reaching out and saying hello. So feel free to send me a message. Like, comment, share the video, do what you like. Thank you everyone so far for all of your support, it means the world. And I'll see you all in the next episode, which I'm going to start filming right now. So, see you soon. Thanks very much. Bye.